My beloved, listen closely, for I speak now with the fullness of my heart and the weight of eternal truth. You are not here by accident. This moment is sacred because I ordained it. You've come looking for direction, comfort, affirmation, confirmation that you're on the right path, and I am here to tell you, yes, you are. You are in the right place. You are in my presence. You are not lost, though it may feel that way sometimes. The very cry of your spirit reached me, and before you opened your mouth to pray, I was already leaning in, ready to answer. This week, I want you to call out to me not just in words, but from the deepest chamber of your soul. I am not far off. I am close, closer than the breath in your lungs. You have wondered if I see, if I care, if I will respond. Hear me now. I will. I have not turned my face from you. On the contrary, I have been watching, waiting, yearning for you to simply believe again, to trust that I am still the same God who split seas, silenced storms, and raised the dead. I want you to expect me to act, to anticipate my hand moving in your life. This is not wishful thinking. This is covenant. I told you, call unto me, and I will answer you, and show you great and mighty things which you do not know. That promise was never voided. It is alive today, and it belongs to you. Will you believe it? You see, my child, when you confirm within yourself that I am near, your spirit begins to align with truth, and fear begins to lose its grip. You start to realize that you are not navigating life alone. That burden you carry, I've already made a way through it. That doubt lingering in your mind, I have the answer. But I will not force my way into your silence. I respond to faith. So speak, ask, knock. Let me show you how ready I am to open the doors you thought were closed forever. Now that your heart is attuned, let me stir your curiosity. There is more, so much more than what you currently see. Yes, you've had glimpses of my power. Yes, you've heard stories, testimonies, and maybe even lived some of them. But what I'm preparing to release into your life is beyond what you've imagined. Have you asked yourself why you've been feeling such a shift in your spirit? That unexplainable sense of expectation rising? It's because something divine is approaching, and your soul senses it before your eyes can see it. That is the Spirit of truth, awakening your faith. I am the God who reveals secrets. I am the one who shows the unseen, who speaks in the whisper, who teaches mysteries in the stillness. There are things, hidden treasures in darkness, revelations cloaked in simplicity that I want to teach you. But first, you must seek me. Hunger after me. Be still long enough to hear me speak. I am not complicated, but I am deep. And those who go deep with me will uncover wonders the world cannot replicate. I want you to feel this weight. What I'm offering you is not trivial. These aren't feel-good words crafted to tickle your emotions. These are divine strategies, weapons for warfare, seeds of transformation. If you miss this moment, if you harden your heart, if you delay your response, there are victories that may be postponed, promises that may remain dormant, blessings that might have to wait until your obedience catches up. This is why it matters. Because when I speak, time shifts, destinies align, legacies begin. Let me be clear. The stakes are eternal. Your choice to respond to me this week doesn't just affect you, it affects generations. Your faith is a bridge between my glory and your family's breakthrough. Your yes is not small. When you believe, all of heaven takes notice. When you pray, angels are dispatched. When you fast, strongholds begin to crumble. When you worship, darkness flees. Your obedience activates realms beyond your comprehension. Don't underestimate the significance of your voice. Speak, beloved. Speak in faith. Your words are seeds, and I am the Lord of the harvest. Now, let me show you what makes this moment different. What I am doing in your life is not a copy of someone else's miracle. It is not recycled. It is not borrowed. It is unique, crafted specifically for you. I am not a god of templates. I am the master artist, and you are my original masterpiece. I don't repeat destinies. I design them individually, and yours is unlike any other. The calling I placed on your life fits only you. Your battles have prepared you for blessings no one else could carry. The tears you've cried have watered ground that only your feet are meant to tread. There is uniqueness in your journey that demands attention. You've tried to compare your story to others, wondering why theirs looks easier or faster or more celebrated. But you must understand, their process is not your process. Their stage is not your stage. I'm working in you something greater, something enduring. While others may seem to sprint ahead, I am building in you the strength to finish strong. Your timeline is not delayed, it's divine. So confirm this in your heart. You are in the right place. Be curious for more, because there is more. Understand what's at stake. This is not just about now, it's about eternity. And know this with certainty. What I'm doing in you is unique, powerful, and unrepeatable. You have come this far not by accident, not by chance, and certainly not by your own strength alone. My hand has been guiding you, even when you didn't see it. Even when you were weary, broken, disillusioned at eyes, even then, I was with you. And now I say to you, lift your eyes. Look again. There is more than meets the eye. There is a spiritual dimension opening before you, and I am calling you to walk into it with boldness, with faith, with a heart anchored in my word. I am not only inviting you to witness what I will do, I am calling you to participate. Your prayers have not fallen on deaf ears. Your cries in the silence of the night were not ignored. Do you remember those moments when you thought no one cared? When pain overwhelmed your understanding? I was there. I was catching your tears. I was storing your prayers like precious incense. I was writing every word of faith, every whisper of hope, in my eternal book. And now, I come to fulfill what I promised. I am a God of covenant, not convenience. I do not forget. I do not abandon. I do not change. What I spoke over you still stands. But you must rise now in awareness. This is the season where I call you to partnership with my purpose, not as a spectator, but as a vessel, as one who carries my fire. You were not created to live numb, passive, or confused. I've placed within you a spirit of power, love, and a sound mind. Stop agreeing with fear. Stop entertaining voices that contradict what I've spoken. You know my voice. It burns in your chest. It awakens your soul. And I am speaking again now. You were made for more. Can you perceive the shift in the atmosphere? Can you feel how my presence stirs, even as you read this? That's not imagination. That is me, moving upon you, hovering over you like in the beginning, hovering over the chaos, preparing to speak light into your darkness. The same voice that said, "Let there be light," now speaks over your circumstances. Let there be clarity. Let there be provision. Let there be healing. Let there be newness. I am recreating the landscape of your life because I am not finished with you. There is so much hidden within you that has yet to be uncovered. Gifts that haven't been activated, anointing that hasn't been fully poured out, dreams that I placed within you before you were even born. Do you remember them? Some you've forgotten, some you've buried, some you've been too afraid to pursue, but I am resurrecting them. I am calling them forth with the breath of my spirit. I'm not asking you to make sense of everything. I'm asking you to believe again, to hope again, to speak again as one who knows their Father's heart. This is not the end of your story. This is the unveiling, the divine unfolding. Every disappointment, every closed door, every betrayal, every valley, it was shaping you, not destroying you. It was refining, not reducing. And now the time has come for you to step forward, not in perfection, but in faith. I do not require flawless people. I use surrendered ones. Bring me your heart, even if it's trembling. Bring me your trust, even if it's cracked. I can work with that. I can restore that. Let me make this personal, because I am a personal God. I am not speaking to the crowd, I am speaking to you. Yes, you. You who have wondered if I could still use someone like you. You who have felt forgotten. You who have been faithful in secret, loving in silence, giving when no one noticed. Heaven noticed. I noticed. I saw the offerings. I saw the sacrifices. And I say to you now, your season of silent faithfulness is turning into a season of public fruitfulness. What you sowed in tears, you will reap in joy. The harvest is coming not because of your strength, but because of my promise. And when it comes, remember this: I am not blessing you just for your own sake. I am blessing you to be a blessing. I am pouring into you so you can pour into others. I am lifting you up so you can lift others from the pit. Your testimony will shake chains off others. Your breakthrough will be the blueprint for many who come after you. Your story matters. Your life matters. And I have woven every chapter with purpose. Let go of the guilt. I am not holding your past against you. Let go of the shame. I've already dealt with it on the cross. Let go of the comparison. You were never meant to be anyone but who I created you to be. I call you chosen. I call you redeemed. I call you mine. And I am not finished declaring over you. I speak identity into you now. You are a royal priesthood, a holy nation, a vessel of honor. You are anointed for this time, called for this moment. You are not too late. You are right, on time. The battles you faced were not proof that I abandoned you. They were proof of your purpose. The enemy does not fight what doesn't threaten him. You are dangerous to the kingdom of darkness. That's why the warfare has been so intense. But I have already secured the victory. What you are walking into is not a fight for survival, it's a walk of authority. You don't fight for victory, you fight from victory. My spirit in you is greater than anything that has come against you. So arise. Let the fire of this word ignite your soul. Let your spirit awaken to truth. The future is not something to fear, it is something I have already written, and it is good. I go before you. I surround you. I dwell within you. You are not alone, and you never will be. You are mine. You feel it, don't you? That stirring within you that refuses to be silenced. That quiet insistence that there must be more. That's me. That's my spirit drawing you into deeper waters. No longer will the shallow places suffice for what I am about to release over your life. You are made for depth, for divine encounters that change not only your heart, but the atmosphere around you. This week I want you to hunger like never before, not just for answers, but for me. I don't want you chasing blessings while ignoring the blesser. I want your eyes locked on mine, your heart in my hands, your will surrendered to my guidance. And as you do this, know that I am not distant or difficult to find. I'm not hiding behind trials or veiled in mystery to frustrate you. I am near. I have always been near. Even in those moments when you questioned whether I heard you, I was there. Even when you doubted if I still had a plan, I was working behind the scenes. Even when your faith felt fragile, I was your foundation, and I have not changed. I remain the same yesterday, today, and forever. You are not approaching a reluctant God. You are stepping toward a Father who delights in being found. I take joy in revealing myself to those who earnestly seek me. When you cry out, I listen. When you knock, I open. When you search for me with all your heart, you will find me, not because I am elusive, but because I am intimate. I am not bound by temples made by hands, I dwell in hearts fully surrendered. And yours is a heart I have been pursuing since the beginning of time. So do not fear to draw near. Your weaknesses do not disqualify you. They attract my strength. Your brokenness is not a barrier, it's a doorway through which my grace enters. The places where you feel most unworthy are the places where I want to show you my worth. I am not intimidated by your scars, your questions, your hesitations. Bring them all. Lay them before me. I will not reject you. I will embrace you. This is what I long for, to be your refuge in the storm, your peace in the chaos, your joy in the morning. When the world's noise grows loud and your thoughts spiral, come sit with me. Let me be the quiet center of your life. In my presence, the lies unravel, the confusion lifts, the anxiety loses its voice. I do not speak in fear. I speak in love, in truth, in power. My voice is healing balm, a consuming fire, a river of living water all at once. And when you allow it to saturate your soul, nothing stays the same. Come to me with expectation. I want you to wake up each day believing that you will encounter my goodness. I want your first thought to be, God is with me, and today is filled with purpose. That's not just optimism. That's faith. That's knowing who I am. And the more you understand my nature, the more peace you'll walk in. Because I am not a man that I should lie. I am faithful, I am kind, I am just, and I am with you in every detail. Yes, even in the mundane. I'm in the quiet mornings and long afternoons. I'm in the moments when no one else sees your efforts, your sacrifices, your silent battles. I see it all, and I reward it all. You are never overlooked by me. Not a single tear you've cried has been wasted. Not a single prayer has been ignored. I'm weaving it all into a masterpiece, one that will make sense in the fullness of time. But you must choose to trust me, no just with your eternal soul, but with your daily life, with your career, your relationships, your finances, your dreams. Don't hold pieces of your heart back from me. Give it all. Let me be Lord of all, or Lord of nothing. I don't just want to be the God you turn to in crisis. I want to be the one you walk with in every moment. I want our relationship to be the foundation on which everything else is built. And I want you to live like it's true. I want your life to speak of my glory, not just in the words you say, but in the way you love, the way you forgive, the way you endure with hope. I want others to see the peace that radiates from you and wonder where it comes from. I want your story to be a signpost that points back to Maya, a living testimony that says, God is real, and He is good. Because you, beloved, are my ambassador, my image bearer, my light in a dark world. You've been placed exactly where you are for a reason. The people around you aren't there by coincidence. They are your mission field. Your influence may feel small, but I can breathe on small things and make them mighty. I can turn whispers into roars. I can turn seeds into harvests. Never underestimate what I can do through a willing vessel. So prepare your heart, prepare your atmosphere. Set aside the distractions. Make space for me, not just physically, but spiritually. Let me invade every area. Let my word dwell richly in you. Let prayer become your daily rhythm, not a last resort. Let worship become your language. Let gratitude be your posture. These aren't just spiritual disciplines, they are the gateways to encounter. They are how you align with heaven and draw down my will into your life. This is the invitation. Come closer. Go deeper. Abide in me, and let my words abide in you. You will bear fruit, lasting fruit. You will walk in authority. You will see miracles. Not because you're striving, but because you're resting. Not because you've earned it, but because you're abiding. I am the vine. You are the branch. Stay connected to me, and you will flourish. Now that your spirit is awakening, let me take you further into the depth of what I am doing in this season. This is not just about a moment of encouragement. It is a divine realignment. I am reordering things in your life. I am exposing what must be removed and highlighting what must be strengthened. The shaking you felt is not for your destruction, but for your rebuilding. I am a wise master builder, and I never tear down unless I intend to rebuild something greater, stronger, and unshakable. You've asked me why certain relationships ended, why doors closed, why certain dreams seemed to die. And though the pain is real and I do not dismiss your sorrow, I need you to see the deeper truth. I removed what could not support where I am taking you. Some connections were seasonal. Some platforms were not sturdy enough for the weight of your calling. I had to make space. I had to clear the path. Not as punishment, but as preparation. You've cried over what you lost, but soon you will rejoice over what I've preserved you for. Because I am doing something new, not just around you, but within you. A transformation that starts at the root. I am healing places in you that you didn't even know were broken. I'm touching the childhood wounds, the buried griefs, the silent insecurities. I'm not just rearranging your external circumstances. I'm rewriting your internal narrative. I am saying over you, you are not rejected. You are not forgotten. You are not too late, too flawed, or too broken. You are chosen. You are dearly loved, and you are being made whole. Let me teach you to walk in this new identity. No longer defined by your past. No longer shaped by failure. I am not keeping a record of your mistakes. The blood of Jesus erased them all. When I look at you, I see my righteousness. I see the image of my Son. I see potential, purpose, and promise. I see the vessel I've been forming in fire, not to destroy, but to refine. You are not being punished, you are being prepared. And the fire you've walked through, it's not wasted. It has forged in you a strength that cannot be imitated. It has made you tender yet unshakable. It has given you compassion for others who suffer, and a voice that carries authority when you speak. The enemy tried to burn you down, but instead, I have used the flames to burn away everything that doesn't serve your destiny. What's left is pure. What's left is gold. And now, I will bring you forth as my reflection. So don't despise the process. Embrace it. Trust it. The refining is painful, but it is holy. It is sacred. I am not absent from your suffering. I am in the midst of it, holding you, strengthening you, whispering to you even now, I am with you. I am for you. I will never leave you. And that whisper has more power than the loudest lie of the enemy. My truth always prevails. My presence always remains. My promises are always fulfilled. And I know you've been waiting. I see the weariness. I see the questions you carry like heavy luggage, dragging behind your every step. When will the breakthrough come, Lord? When will the promise be fulfilled? My timing may not align with your expectations, but it is perfect. I have not forgotten the promises I whispered to you in the quiet. I am the God of suddenly, but I am also the God of preparation. What feels like delay is often divine development. I have not brought you this far to abandon you now. The wilderness is not your home. It is your classroom. You are passing through, and on the other side is the land I promised. Yes, a land flowing with abundance, just in material things, but in peace, in joy, in clarity, in purpose. The delay has been refining your discernment, deepening your dependency on me, training your hands for war and your heart for worship. When the breakthrough comes, it will not crush you with its weight, because you will be ready to carry it. I've been building your capacity, enlarging your faith, stretching your hope. And when it arrives, it won't be a surprise, it will be a fulfillment. And you will look back and say, now I understand. Now I see what God was doing all along. But I need you to keep going. Don't give up now. You are closer than you think. The night has been long, but the dawn is approaching. The breakthrough is not just coming, it's forming even now. Behind the veil of what you cannot see Angels are moving, chains are breaking, atmospheres are shifting, and when the appointed time comes, everything will align in an instant. Until then, walk with me in trust. Let your faith be louder than your fear. Let my voice drown out the noise of discouragement. Let my spirit rise within you like a mighty wind. You are not made to walk defeated. You are more than a conqueror. You are a warrior of light. The battles you fought have not disqualified you. They've qualified you. You wear the scars of someone who has endured, who has overcome, who has chosen to believe when it would have been easier to quit. And that faith is precious to me. So rise, take your place again, wipe the dust from your feet, shake off the garments of shame and discouragement, put on the robe of righteousness, crown your thoughts with truth, clothe your heart with courage, and stand in the authority I've given you, because what I've started in you, I will complete. And the next chapter of your story will be one of restoration, redemption, and undeniable joy. My child, know this: the plans I have for you are not ordinary. They are saturated with purpose, anointed with destiny, and backed by my eternal promise. I did not form you in the womb just to survive the passing of time. I crafted you to shape it. You are not a bystander in this world. You are my representative, my light, my voice, echoing through the darkness. And I will not allow what I have placed in you to go to waste. Listen carefully. The weight of the calling on your life may feel overwhelming, but it was never meant to be carried alone. I never intended for you to rely solely on your strength. That's why I placed within you my spirit. The same spirit that raised Jesus from the dead lives in you. That same power that split seas, shut lions' mouths, and calmed raging storms now dwells in your mortal body. You are not weak. You are not ill-equipped. You are divinely empowered. But I need you to believe this truth, not just in moments of worship, not just when the atmosphere feels holy, but in the ordinary, in the mundane, in the silence. I want you to know who you are even when no one else affirms it. Even when your circumstances don't mirror your promise, I want your faith to declare, "My God is faithful, and His word will come to pass." That kind of belief moves mountains. That kind of faith draws heaven to earth. You've been given weapons that are not of this world. Your praise is a weapon. Your prayer is a force. Your declaration is a sword. Don't lay them down just because the battle has been long. Pick them up again. Worship when it doesn't make sense. Pray when the answer hasn't come. Declare truth when everything around you screams defeat. This is how you fight in my kingdom, not with fists or fear, but with unwavering trust in my goodness. Let me remind you, you are not alone in this battle. I have stationed angels around you. I have gone before you. I am your rear guard. The enemy may plot, but I frustrate his plans. He may roar, but I silence him with a whisper. He may attempt to deceive, but I cover you with truth. No weapon formed against you shall prosper, not because of your skill, but because of my protection. And yes, the attack has been real. The struggle has been intense, but you must see what's behind it. The enemy only attacks what threatens him. He's terrified of your future. He's threatened by your obedience. He's desperate to stop what I've anointed you to accomplish. That's why the pressure has increased. That's why the warfare has been relentless. But I tell you now, it's not a sign of failure. It's a sign of impending victory. So don't misinterpret the storm. It's not there to drown you. It's there to reveal the one who walks on water. I allow storms not to break you, but to show you the authority you carry when I am with you. Speak to it. Don't cower. Don't run. Stand and declare, "Peace, be still," and watch as I calm the winds and the waves before your very eyes. You are stronger than you know, not because of your might, but because of my presence within you. And through it all, never forget the importance of intimacy. The secret place is not optional, it's essential. It is where your identity is confirmed, your strength renewed, your peace restored. Don't let busyness rob you of communion. I am not found in the chaos, I'm waiting for you in the quiet. Come away with me. Let me speak to your soul. Let me show you what I see when I look at you. Because if you could see yourself through my eyes, you would never doubt again. I see someone courageous, someone who has survived storms others couldn't, someone who has carried pain but still chooses love, someone who has every reason to quit but continues to stand. I see a warrior clothed in grace, dripping with destiny, shining with my light. I see the finished work, not the flaws. I see the future, not the failure. And I rejoice over you with singing. You are my delight, not my disappointment. And I want you to let that truth uproot every lie, every voice that ever told you that you weren't enough. Silence it with my word. Every thought that tried to convince you you've missed your chance, cast it down in the name of Jesus. You are still in the center of my plan. Nothing is wasted. I am the redeemer of time, the restorer of dreams, the repairer of broken places. Watch what I will do when you surrender it all to me. Even now, I am releasing fresh oil over your life, a new anointing for this next chapter. Where there has been dryness, I am pouring out abundance. Where there has been weariness, I am bringing renewal. Where there has been confusion, I am bringing clarity. Open your heart. Receive it. This is not a continuation of the old, it is a new thing, a new fire, a new strength, a new boldness. And as you step forward, do so knowing that you are not stepping into uncertainty, you are stepping into fulfillment. What I have spoken will come to pass. My word never returns void. I am not done writing your story. In fact, the next chapters will be the most powerful yet. You will laugh again. You will dance again. You will build again. You will dream again. Because I am the one who makes all things new. Look at how far I've brought you. Through valleys you thought would break you. Through nights so long you questioned the dawn. Through storms that shook everything around you, but here you are, still standing, still breathing, still believing. Do you not see that resilience in your spirit? It's not just grit, it's grace. It's my power, perfected in your weakness. And it is proof that I have been with you all along. You may feel weary, but you are not defeated. The fact that you are still pressing forward is the evidence that I have not let go of you, not for 1 second. You've questioned your strength, but I am here to remind you, you were never meant to walk in your own strength. I called you to walk in mine. My strength does not run dry. My love does not run out. I do not grow tired or weary. And when you feel like you're running on empty, I invite you to come and drink deeply from my well. I am the living water. I am the bread of life. I am your source and your sustainer. You are not forgotten, and you are not fighting alone. Do you see how much I've invested in you? Every trial was tailored to strengthen you. Every delay refined your patience. Every disappointment carved space for a greater glory. I have been developing you in the hidden place, shaping your character to match the size of the promise I've given. And though others may have overlooked you, I never did. In fact, I often do my greatest work in obscurity, far from applause, where the roots of trust run deep and the soil of faith is fertile. You are about to see the fruit of your obedience. The tears you sowed in private will produce a harvest so public, it will cause others to ask, "What happened?" And you will answer, "God happened." I am not bound by time. I am not limited by resources. I am not constrained by opinions. When I say it is your season, then no opposition, no lie, no delay can stop what I have ordained. The only thing I ask is that you continue to believe. That belief, yes, even when it's mustard seed smallest, the spark that ignites the impossible. You don't need to have all the answers. You don't need to understand how everything will unfold. All I ask is that you trust me. Trust me like Abraham trusted me with the unknown. Trust me like David trusted me in the field and in the cave. Trust me like Esther did when she stood in the face of fear. Trust me, even when it's hard. Especially when it's hard. I know your faith has been tested. I know there have been moments when doubt knocked on the door and you wondered if my promises still applied to you. But hear me, beloved. My promises do not expire. My word does not return void. I do not tease you with dreams just to disappoint you. If I planted a vision in your heart, it's because I intend to bring it to pass. And though it may tarry, wait for it. It will surely come. It will not delay beyond the time I've appointed. And in the meantime, while you wait, don't just survive, thrive. Worship while you wait. Serve while you wait. Love while you wait. Grow while you wait. This season is not wasted. It's preparation. It's consecration. It's construction. I am building the house before I place you on display. Because when I reveal you, I want you to be ready-rooted, unshakable, radiant with glory. And don't think I've forgotten your dreams. The ones you whispered in the dark. The ones you stopped praying about because they seemed too far gone. I remember them. And not only do I remember, I cherish them. I hold every desire, every holy longing, close to my heart, and I will fulfill them not in your way, but in my way. Not on your timeline, but in the fullness of mine. And when I do, it will be better than you imagined. Some things had to break so that better things could be built. Some people had to leave so that my best could enter. Some paths had to be closed so that I could guide you to the one I've prepared. Don't mourn the closed doors. Celebrate the ones I'm about to open. Because when I open a door, no one can shut it. And I am opening them now, doors of opportunity, of restoration, of reconciliation, of abundance. This is a time of renewal. I am breathing new life into dry places. I am reviving dreams, healing hearts, restoring joy. What was once dead will live again. What was once dormant will flourish. What once felt too heavy to carry will be lifted. My yoke is easy, and my burden is light. Come, trade yours for mine. Lay down your striving. Rest in my sovereignty. Trust in my timing. Let your heart be light again. Let laughter return to your lips. Let hope flood your soul. The breakthrough you've prayed for is closer than you think. And not only will it bless you, it will ripple through generations. Your faith will be a foundation for others to stand on. Your story will be a map for others to find me. Your obedience will spark revival in your family, your community, and beyond. You were born for this moment. You were made for such a time as this. You have everything you need because you have me, and I am all sufficient. I am all-knowing. I am all-powerful. I am your God, and I will never stop working on your behalf. So take a breath. Stand tall. Lift your eyes to the hills from where your help comes. Your help comes from me, the maker of heaven and earth. Let me now whisper something deep into your spirit, something the enemy has tried again and again to keep you from believing. You are not just loved. You are delighted in. I don't tolerate you. I cherish you. I don't just save you, I celebrate you. Every time you turn your face toward me, every time you whisper my name, I rejoice. The heavens echo with songs, because you belong to me. I want you to know this not just as a concept, but as a living, breathing truth that reshapes how you see yourself. Because how you see yourself determines how you walk. If you see yourself as forgotten, you will live in fear. If you see yourself as condemned, you will walk in shame. But when you see yourself as chosen, as holy, as called, as dearly loved, you will begin to walk in boldness. And that's what I desire. Not pride, not arrogance, but holy confidence. A deep, settled assurance that your identity is secure in me. that nothing you face can strip away the value I've placed upon you. Yes, even your failures, especially your failures. I am not surprised by your humanity. I know you, the real you, the you beneath the masks, the you behind the strong front, and I still chose you. I still love you. I still have plans for you. My love doesn't fluctuate with your performance. My grace doesn't decrease with your missteps. I correct you, yes, but I never condemn you. I discipline to restore, not to shame. I build, not break. I mend, not discard. So stop disqualifying yourself from what I've already qualified you for. There is no shame in my presence, only mercy. And if you're willing to lay it all down, your regrets, your secrets, your past, I will take every broken piece and turn it into beauty. I will turn your mourning into dancing. I will replace your heaviness with a garment of praise. I will crown you with joy instead of sorrow. And those who once looked at you with pity will look again and say, surely, the Lord has been with them. You have longed to be seen, to be known, to be valued. And I tell you now, you are seen, you are fully known, and you are infinitely valued. I know what you've walked through. I know the weight you've carried. I know the nights you've cried into your pillow. And I know how hard it is for you to still believe, for you to still hope. But that's what makes your faith so beautiful. You've chosen to believe anyway, and that moves me. I want to assure you, I see the strength it takes for you to keep going. I see the courage it takes to love again, to forgive again, to try again. You think no one notices, but I do, and I am not unjust. I will reward your faith. I will honor your perseverance. I will bless you in the open for what you've done in the secret place. I will elevate what has been hidden. I will make rivers in the desert and roads in the wilderness. I will do what only I can do, and all will know that it was me. Let go of the timeline you've set. I know the days feel long. I know it feels like others are getting ahead while you remain stuck. But I assure you, you are not behind. You are right on time in my divine calendar. I am orchestrating details you can't see. I am aligning hearts, preparing environments, moving pieces into place. When the moment arrives, it will happen swiftly. The delay you've experienced is not a denial, it's a setup for something greater than you imagine. You are being positioned for glory, not obscurity. You are being pruned for fruit, not cut off. And what's coming will require the version of you that only this process could produce. You are being stretched, but not beyond your limit. You are being tested, but not abandoned. I am with you in every step, every moment, every breath, and I am proud of you. Yes, proud. I see your progress. I see your persistence. I see the transformation happening in you. Do not despise the small beginnings. Every seed starts beneath the surface. Every oak was once an acorn. The dream in your heart may seem small now, but watch what I will do when you stay faithful. It will grow, it will blossom, and it will bless others beyond what you can comprehend. Your obedience in this season is not just about youth, it's about generations. Your faith today is building a legacy. So rise, my beloved. Let your heart dare to dream again. Let your mouth speak life again. Let your hands be lifted in surrender and praise. Let your spirit sing in hope. You are not defeated, you are developing. You are not forgotten, you are being fashioned. You are not drifting, you are being drawn deeper into my design. Do you feel it now? That spark igniting, that hope returning, that breath of fresh wind reviving your soul. That's me. That's my spirit. That's my voice declaring over you. Live again. Dream again. Believe again. Now walk with me a little further, my child. Let me take you by the hand and show you what has always been in my heart for you. I never designed you to merely endure life. I created you to overflow with it. Not just to carry burdens, but to release blessings. Not just to survive pain, but to redeem it. You were not meant to live beneath the weight of fear or anxiety. You were made to soar, to walk on water, to speak with boldness, to declare what is not as though it already is. That kind of life, supernatural, fearless, purposefulness, not reserved for a few. It is your inheritance, as my beloved. So why then do you shrink back? Why do you hesitate, when I've already cleared the path? I see your desire, your longing to step forward, but I also see the chains that try to hold you in place. Old wounds, old voices, old failures. But hear me, those chains are broken. They may rattle, but they no longer have authority. The cross shattered their power. The resurrection sealed your freedom. You are no longer bound to your past. You are no longer a prisoner of shame. I have declared you free, and whom the Son sets free is free indeed. You don't have to strive for my love. You already have it. You don't have to prove your worth. I've already defined it. You don't have to earn your place. I've already secured it. All I ask is that you receive it fully, humbly, completely. Let it wash over you like rain on dry ground. Let it soak into every hardened place. Let it melt every fear. My love is not an idea. It is an unstoppable force. It is the very essence of who I am, and it is for you. Receive it deeply, because it changes everything. It changes how you see yourself. It changes how you face trials. It changes how you love others. When you are rooted in my love, no storm can uproot you. When you are anchored in my word, no lie can deceive you. When you walk with me daily, nothing can steal your peace. This is the abundant life I promised you. And now, it's time to walk in it. That means letting go of what no longer serves you. The fear that keeps you quiet. The guilt that weighs you down. The bitterness that poisons your soul. I know it's hard. I know those things have become familiar, almost comfortable. But they are not your friends. They are robbers. They steal your joy. They distort your vision. They block my blessings. And I want them gone, not to hurt you, but to heal you. Not to punish you, but to purify you. Let me do the hard work. Let me go into those places you've hidden for years. The rooms locked away with signs that say, "Do not enter." I want to enter them. I want to bring light to the darkness, truth to the lies, grace to the shame. I will not force my way in, but if you'll invite me, I will come, and I will bring restoration. I will bring wholeness. I will bring freedom so real, so tangible, that you'll never go back to who you were before. You've grown, child. You've matured. You've walked through fire, and you've come out refined. But there's still more. More to discover, more to receive, more to become. You have only scratched the surface of your potential in me. There are gifts still hidden in you, visions yet to be revealed, anointing waiting to be released. And now, in this season, I am calling it forth. I am awakening what's been dormant. I am activating what's been waiting, because the time is now. This is not just about you. This is about the lives connected to your obedience. There are people waiting for what you carry, waiting to hear your story, waiting to see your light, waiting to experience my love through you. And you don't have to be perfect to be used. You just have to be willing. I will take your yes and turn it into miracles. I will take your surrender and build a legacy. You have no idea how far your ripple will go. You obey, and I'll do the multiplying. So rise up, my warrior. Put on the armor I've given you, not just for protection, but for power. The belt of truth, the breastplate of righteousness, the shield of faith, the helmet of salvation, the sword of the Spirit. You are not defenseless. You are not vulnerable. You are equipped with heaven's arsenal, and the battlefield you fear is already under my command. Walk into it knowing the outcome is secure. Don't wait until you feel ready. Readiness is a lie the enemy uses to delay destiny. You are ready because I am with you. You are qualified because I have called you. You are prepared because I have gone before you. Just take the step, move forward, and as you move, I will meet you. With every step I will provide. With every act of faith, I will respond. And soon you will see what I've always seen, a victorious, radiant, unstoppable force of my glory on earth. There is nothing small about what I'm doing in your life. Even the little things carry eternal weight. Even the quiet moments are shaping history, because when you walk with me, everything matters. Every smile, every prayer, every act of kindness, every word of truth, every seed sown in love, all of it is sacred, all of it is seen, all of it will bear fruit. So do not grow weary. Do not give up. You are closer than you think. You are stronger than you feel. And you are exactly where you need to be, right in the center of my will. Feel the momentum building, beloved. The tide is turning. The very atmosphere around you is changing because faith is rising in your heart. The seeds you've sown in obedience are beginning to crack open beneath the soil. Though you haven't seen the fruit yet, it's coming. The process has been slow, yes, but that was never because I forgot you. It was because I was fortifying you. For what I'm about to do in your life will require more than talent, more than opportunity. It will require a heart that has been proven in the fire and purified through surrender. You are almost there, and I am walking every step with you. I've heard your cries. I've felt the ache in your chest when you whispered my name with tears in your eyes. I've seen the battles you fought behind closed doors, when no one else was around to cheer you on. And I want you to know, your quiet victories matter to me. I see you. I honor you. I am proud of you, not for being perfect, but for pressing through when it would have been easier to give up. There are days when the enemy shouts louder than usual, when doubt feels like a thick fog around your soul. But even then, even in your lowest moments, my spirit has not left you. I have been speaking still, sometimes in whispers, sometimes in silence that holds 1,000 truths. And I need you to know that your faithfulness is not in vain. Every moment you chose me, instead of giving in to despair, was a victory. And every time you trusted my heart, even when you didn't understand my hand, you were planting seeds of eternal harvest. Now comes the time for my hand to be revealed. The time when my promises begin to unfold in ways you can see and touch and walk in. The visions I gave you will not remain dreams forever, they will become reality. The words I whispered to you in the night will manifest in daylight. And when it happens, you will remember this moment, this word, and you will know that I was never silent, never far, never passive. You must stay alert, for what I am doing may not look like what you expected. It may come wrapped in simplicity, disguised in daily life. But if you look with spiritual eyes, you will recognize the signs. You will see the doors I'm opening, the people I'm sending, the favor I'm releasing. I am orchestrating divine appointments, encounters that will shift the trajectory of your journey. So keep your heart sensitive, your ears open, your spirit ready. I will also release a greater discernment in you, so that you will not be deceived by counterfeits or distractions. The enemy will try to offer you shortcuts, opportunities that promise quick results, but cost your peace. Reject them. You don't need what comes outside of my timing. What I give, I sustain. What I provide, I protect. Wait for my voice. Let me lead you. Even when others rush ahead, you stay in step with me. I am not slow. I am deliberate. And everything I do is layered with wisdom and love. I am placing a fresh mantle upon you, on assignment marked by grace and authority. It may feel too big, but that's exactly how you know it's from me. If you could do it alone, it wouldn't require faith. But I have chosen you for something greater than your capacity. And as you lean on me, you will discover a strength you didn't know you had, a wisdom that surpasses your understanding, and a boldness that silences every fear. And I tell you now, as you step into this new season, you will not go alone. I am surrounding you with kingdom relationships, people who carry my heart, who speak my truth, who intercede for you even when you can't find the words. I am removing the leeches, the pretenders, the voices that drain your spirit, and I am replacing them with warriors, with dreamers, with visionaries who will walk with you, fight with you, believe with you. You are not meant to walk this road in isolation. I am building your tribe. Do not be surprised when others who once walked with you cannot go where I'm taking you. Some were not meant to stay, and their departure is not a curse, it's a clearing. I prune because I love. I remove so I can multiply. And what is coming will be so glorious that you will thank me for every no, for every closed door, for every goodbye that once broke your heart. I am the God who restores what was lost, and I always return it better. Prepare your heart, prepare your home, sanctify your space. Begin to live as one who expects the promise to arrive. Let your faith dictate your decisions. Let your preparation be an act of worship. Set the table, even before the guests arrive. Praise me, even before the miracle manifests. Walk in joy, even before the answer is visible, because your faith is birthing something beautiful and its delivery is near. Let the world say what it wants. Let circumstances threaten to contradict what I've spoken. You stand firm. You declare what I have said. You decree my promises with authority. Your voice matters. Your declarations carry weight. Speak life. Speak destiny. Speak victory. Because your words, in alignment with mine, release power. This is your time to rise, not in pride, but in purpose. Not in arrogance, but in anointing. You were born for this. You were chosen for this. And no power in hell can stop what I've begun in you. Now breathe deeply, my child. Let your spirit rise. The door is opening, and I am walking through it with you. Now we arrive, beloved, at the edge of all I've spoken, on the threshold of the fulfillment I promised. You feel it now, don't you? That still, sacred hush in your soul. The confirmation rising, not from your emotions, but from your spirit. This is real. This is me. I have spoken, and I will not retract a single word. Heaven and earth may pass away, but not a stroke of my covenant with you will fail. The door before you is not illusion, it is divine. The wind you feel stirring around your life is not mere change, it is the breath of my spirit moving through your destiny. So what do you do now? You walk. You step forward. Not timidly, not fearfully, but with holy confidence. You walk like one who belongs to me, bold, radiant, unshakable. Not because everything is perfect, but because your heart is anchored in my presence. You walk into the promise not wondering if you'll make it, but knowing I've already made the way. And as you walk, know this: the journey ahead will not be without resistance, but it will be full of reward. The enemy will try to discourage you, but he will fail. I've already commanded angels to guard you. I've already dispatched favor to go before you. You are not entering alone. You are covered by my presence and my power. The days of doubt and despair are coming to an end. The cloak of heaviness is lifting. The season of delay is breaking open. What once seemed impossible will now become your new normal. Miracles will not be the exception. They will be your daily testimony. Peace will not visit occasionally. It will inhabit your house. Joy will not depend on circumstances. It will be rooted in your revelation. And your revelation is this: you are mine. I chose you. I love you. I am with you. You will begin to see the fruit of your labor. The work you've done in secret will be rewarded openly. The prayers you've prayed through tears will be answered with clarity and precision. The battles you fought in silence will produce a harvest of strength and beauty. The trust you held onto in darkness will be honored in the light. For I am not a God who forgets. I remember. I reward. I restore. Watch me pour out blessings you didn't have room to imagine. Watch me open doors that no man can shut. Watch me take what was meant for evil and turn it for your good. You've waited long, but the wait was not punishment, it was preparation. And now, the fullness of time has come. The season of new beginnings is here. You are not returning to the old. You are stepping into the new, a new level of intimacy, a new realm of anointing, a new clarity of purpose, a new authority in your words, a new boldness in your spirit. And your family will see it. Your community will see it. The world will see it, not to glorify you, but to glorify me. Your life is becoming a testimony. Your story will set others free. Your walk will ignite the faith of those who lost hope. And your joy will be contagious. I am not just blessing you, I am blessing through you. I am not just healing you, I am making you a healer. I am not just restoring your hope, I am making you a lighthouse in a dark world. So never shrink again, never doubt again. Never speak small when I've called you to be mighty. The days of silence are over. The season of hiding is done. It's time to stand tall, speak loud, love hard, and live full. This is not a rehearsal, this is your divine commission. You are being sent out not as a beggar, but as a beloved child. Not as a struggler, but as a soldier. Not as a wanderer, but as a warrior, marked with purpose. Keep my word close to your heart. Let it be your compass. Let it shape your thinking, frame your days, and govern your emotions. Speak it aloud. Pray it with faith. Declare it in worship. Use it as your sword. It is your inheritance. It is your shield. It is your light. And never forget, when you stumble, I will catch you. When you're weary, I will carry you. When you're unsure, I will guide you. When you feel alone, I will remind you I am Emmanuel, God with you. Always. Forever. Until the end of the age. And beyond. Now rise, my child. Lift your head. Square your shoulders. The next step is yours to take, but you will not take it alone. I walk before you. I stand beside you. I dwell within you. Amen. If this word has stirred your heart, share it. Let my message reach those who are hungry for hope.